Prince Harry v. the British press. That is story number 2 this week, ladies and gents, after the Schofield thing. Even though Schofield's quietened a little bit, it's still number 2 behind that one. This one may not garner me lots of plaudits. In fact, it might go the other way. But, look, Harry has had his issues, there's no doubt about that. Harry has done some very, very foolish and stupid things. There's no doubt about that. A part of me feels sorry for him. The country's turned on him. The press has certainly turned on him. The country's turned on him. His brother has to a great extent. His father has. I think he's been brought up, same as William, with probably not a lot of love in his life. Especially more so since his mother died. He had bundles of love there. But since then, Charles has had a different upbringing than many of us. You know, Charles had a very, very, very tough life with his dad. I think tough love doesn't even describe it well enough. He's not the most loving of people, I don't think, old Charlie boy. Although I do believe he's getting a little bit better now if you listen to William and Kate. He's definitely been marginalised, Harry, but then again, a lot of it I know is of his own doing. His problem is he's met Meghan. Meghan, who's probably a B, C-rated actress, who's never really made it, never really going to, not the most talent in the world. She's seen an opportunity to keep herself in the limelight and to make something of herself. And she's led Harry by the, what do you say, hand, let's say hand. She's led him by the hand. And he's almost become something of an adult, and I know we won't agree with this, lapdog. And he's governed a lot by Meghan's thoughts and what Meghan wants, I'm pretty sure of that. And he isn't helped there. And maybe some of the choices he's made with Oprah and the book and what have you haven't been great. But look, he's going against the press here. I think the biggest thing is the resentment he holds against what it did to his mother. Not just her untimely death, but the way they just pursued her and did things well before that. She really lived in a goldfish bowl. I know she quoted some of it, but she didn't quote all of it. She didn't have a private life. She wasn't allowed a private life. And I think he's felt the same. I think he's not got lots of evidence there. Maybe there has been no phone tapping. I always thought there would have been, because we've got the history of these various newspapers that have been done for phone tapping, Mirror Group being one of them. But it looks like there may have been none here, so you would say he's on a slippery slope. But I think the fact that they may have got lots and lots of stories from, well, the wrong way, got them the wrong way, may just help him. But this is a crusade against the press because they've been awful to him and his wife. They have. Maybe some of it has been deserved, but they've gone well over the top. They didn't treat his mother great. As I say, I think he blames her for her untimely death. But the reason I'm getting into this now, I've not really researched it, is I've seen something last night on the TV. It was one of the guys on GB News or the Talk News. Again, it was only a clip, I don't watch any of the programmes, interviewing Paul Burrell, because stuff was said about him in court yesterday, I believe. As soon as I seen Paul Burrell there, I'm faced with two things. Number one, I'm going to back Harry, whatever he says. And number two, I want to turn off the telly. Some of you like that Paul Burrell. He's been in these jungles and all that. See, my voice is going up now. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Diana did. I don't think she knew the real him. This My Rock palaver, he uses that all the time, doesn't he? And all the gifts he's had. He sold story after story after story and lived on the memory of the old Princess Diana. I believe he sold gifts, plenty of gifts, and made monies that way. He can't keep in the limelight without talking about her because he's done nothing in his life. Nothing since her whatsoever. His way of making dosh at this moment in time is on her coattails and she's not even with us anymore. I don't like him. Many of you might do. That's fine. I've not got a problem. We're all different. I don't like him. So as soon as his name come up yesterday, I thought, well, I'm on Harry's side even more now. He's done lots of things that haven't been too clever, that I appreciate. But I do also wish William could just pick up a phone and they could try to talk, even though I know he's burnt loads of bridges, but I know he's desperate for it. You know, the problem is Meghan probably wouldn't let him talk, or she'd want to be there, and that wouldn't work, and I appreciate that. I do wish Charles had some of the love and the compassion that his mother had, that Diana had. It's just a shame he's not, but it's awful, though, viewers. It really is awful, and I feel sorry for him, but I mean, he's going to spend a lot of money. He's got it from Netflix, he can afford it, that's no problem. I don't know. A big part of me probably hopes he's going to win. I don't think he is, but I probably hope he is. Because the press, I don't think, haven't been great throughout his life, and with his mother, I don't think they have. I think he probably won't win, but I think I'd like him to, and I think he's sort of trying to say it's a crusade against the press. Over the last 20, 30 years, they've got a lot to answer for, and they have. All the various phone hackings, phone tappings, what they've done, it's been shameful, and he's trying to make a stand, and I'd say a bit of kudos to him there. As I say, a lot ain't going to agree with me, and I've rambled again. That's my take on it, but that's my take from a guy that's pretty uneducated within this, because I've not really followed it and I've not listened to a lot. I may over the next couple of days, I may even change an opinion in a couple of days. I'll no doubt, as it comes to its end, its conclusion, I'll have something more to say. I may change my opinion. I may just say, I was wrong about this, and this. I'm sorry, but this is how I feel now. Because I'm not big enough to say I'm sorry. I said sorry to old Martin Frizzell earlier. Don't know if you've heard it, but I said sorry. I was wrong about him yesterday. No, I was, honestly. Well, maybe I wasn't.